Hi everyone, Sue Scott here from Scott Properties Group. We're in beautiful Brisbane today. We've had the opportunity to pop in and catch up with Caroline Jean-Baptiste, who is the owner of Mortgage Choice since 2005, Caroline?
That's right.
I'm here in Fortitude Valley. And Caroline is married with 4 gorgeous children, so to run a business since 2005 with 4 little ones is no easy feat. Caroline and her team have actually been acknowledged several times for the work that they do with their clients. And I quote from Caroline, money is everyone's mate to help us through life and to live comfortably. So I think that's pretty much says it all, Caroline, really. And Caroline is no ordinary mortgage broker. She is professionally recognised for what she's been doing here for all her clients, as I said previously, and also for empowering women to take control of their finances. And that has culminated in Caroline producing and writing a book this year, which I love the title, Caroline.
Thanks, Sue.
Buy That House, How Kickass Women Make It Happen. How brilliant is that? So, I think it's wonderful. So, Caroline, today we're going to chat, if it's okay with you, as to what's happening in the Brisbane market for lending at the moment.
Yeah. Look, we've seen pick up in the last, say, 2 to 3 months. There's been a lot more purchases going through, and lending hasn't become easier at all, but there is certain delays with lending, but across the board, the Brisbane market, there's been a lot more sales just recently. So heading into spring, I would like to see that pick up even more.
Is it sort of geographical? Is there a particular point in the city that's really on fire at the moment?
Not a specific point in my experience. My clients are buying all over the place. Some are buying in Nudgee, some are buying in, where have I got one today? A couple of them interstate, actually. I've got 2 buying in New South Wales. All over the place, actually. There's more apartment sales going through as well, and it seems
that's interesting because it's had apartments had such bad press of recent times.
That's right.
And there's obviously a lot of apartments in Brisbane, and I gather that there's some really good deals going on as well. So if you're in for that market, you can really get in there. And I was talking to somebody the other day, and they're doing some multiple purchases.
Yeah.
Because they've negotiated with the developers because they've got so much stock. So they've said, right, okay, we'll buy one if you'll give us one kind of like half price. And they've come back apparently and said, well, we'll give you the one that you really want, but you'll have to have one lower down. But we will. I'm not saying they've got it for half price. Don't give me
that would be amazing.
I mean, they're not developers are not that fantastic, but they have made it a realistic price to allow him to purchase the 2 in his for his portfolio, which is sensible for the developer. It's good for that, and he knows he can get the lending through on that. And
exactly.
That's about having a good advice. So I think this is always the point. As buyers agents, we don't look for anyone until they've got something written, and so we know that they have got pre-approval. And we often say to our mortgage brokers, okay, so they're 35 days into their 90 days, what's happening? And they say, I think we'd better pass them over to you because they're not finding it. So that's where we come in, and that's where our liaison with mortgage brokers goes. So thank you, Caroline. We're going to be catching up with Caroline again in a few weeks' time, and the next subject is going to be challenges in the lending environment and how to look good to a lender. And that does not mean, girls, that you have to dress up specially. It's talking about finance. Or guys, sorry, that was very sexist. I better put guys in there as well. So till next time, Caroline, thank you for that.
Thanks,
and we'll catch up soon. Bye, guys.
See ya.